Tout de suite, classe télévisée. Utilisons la gamme Soumamous pour l'hygiène et la désinfection de nos maisons.
Hello everybody. Okay, I want you to be ready with our class today. And today is Monday, July the 6th, 2020. Okay, I want you to write, to get a pen, to get a notebook, so that you can jot down what the teacher is going to teach you. Okay? Yeah, I think that you are ready at home and you are following me carefully. All right, before we start, we are going first to correct the homework I gave you last time. Homework. Yeah, this was just to you. They said the homework was right. Right, the sentences. Right to the sentences. Or write the answers. The answers or responses. Responses. To show agreement, to show agreement with these statements. So the instruction is write the answers or responses to show agreement with these statements. I think that you remember what we saw last time. Last time we were talking about addition to remarks. And when we talk about addition to remarks, I told you that you have to know that a remark is a statement. Okay, a remark is a statement. So, as you can see here on the board. Now, what did I give you? It was number one was I can eat any kind of food. And so you are going to add your addition. Number two, it was just they didn't do their homework. They didn't do their homework. This is the second sentence. Number three, my friends went out. And the last, number four, it's I'm not tired. I'm not tired of fast food. Okay, I think you read together with me on the board. The first sentence is, I can eat any kind of food. Number two, they didn't do their homework. Number three, my friends went out. All right? And number 4, I'm not tired over fast food. And I said to you to add an addition or to write the answers or responses to show agreement with these statements. Number 1, I think that where you are at home, you have already found the answers. Okay, so number 1, it's just. So, can I? Also can. We can change the subject because there it is I. We can change the subject. So, can Jack. So can Jack. This is the first possibility. And the second sentence is, they didn't do their homework. 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 Do their homework. Here, just, we can say, as it is negative, the statement is in negative. So we have to say, but. Remember what I gave you as the rule. But I did. But I did. They didn't do their homework, but I did. So, negative statement, and the agreement is affirmative, introduced by but. And we have again the third sentence is just, my friends went out. The sentence is just affirmative, all right? Okay, then the agreement must be, okay, good. So the agreement also will be, it can be negative, as we have already used the positive. Here it must be negative, introduced by but. But I didn't. But I didn't. But I didn't. And to finish, where the last number is just, I'm not tired of fast food. I'm not tired of fast food. This is a negative statement. Okay? And the agreement or the response must also be negative. And to use negative, we said negative here is introduced by no, or neither. There are two possibilities here. Either you can use no or neither. Neither she is. Neither she is. Don't forget. So this is just the homework I gave you last time. And the correction is as you have seen on the board. And I think that you did the same. All right. Let us clean. Let us clean the homework. We clean first this before we start with what we are going to see today. So today the lesson is just, the theme of the lesson is balanced diet. Balanced diet. Can you repeat where you are at home? Repeat together as I read here on the board. You repeat after me. Balanced diet. All right. And the subject of the lesson of today is groups of food. Groups of food. Can you repeat? All right. I think everyone is following me carefully. Now, this lesson is just for students of fourth form nutrition. Nutrition. Fourth form nutrition. So this is the class. And not only, please, not only students of fourth form nutrition, but it concerns also everyone. Because as you can see, the subject is just a balanced diet. And the lesson of today is groups of food. Okay? All right. Now, my question before I start is just to ask you, why do we eat? Why do we eat? Or why do you at home? Why do you eat? Why do you eat? I know that you have given many answers, many reasons. So there are a lot of reasons of eating. Okay? There are many reasons. Can you give me where you are at home following me now? Can you give me one reason that people eat? Okay, you can say that we eat because we are hungry. That is, you can give the reason. Because when you are hungry, one must eat. Okay, another one can say at home that I can eat because I have seen the food. But let me give you the main reason of eating. The main reason of eating is to be in a good healthy. To be in a good healthy. So this is the main reason. The main reason. So one eats in order to be strong, to be in a good healthy. That is the most important reason that which people eat. Don't forget this. Don't forget this class. Don't forget where you are at home. And this is the main reason. Now, let us define first what we mean by balanced diet. What do you know by balanced diet? What do you know by balanced diet? Okay. We can say, class, or everyone where you are at home, a balanced diet is the diet consisting of foods from all food groups. You can say that a balanced diet is the diet consisting of foods from all food groups. This is first what we have to know by a balanced diet. Next, what do you mean by a diet? What do you mean by a diet? Don't forget, class, that a diet is the food. A diet is the food or beverage, drink, a person or an animal consumes. I repeat, a diet is the food or beverage, I can say drink, a person or an animal consumes. Let me write. A diet is the food or beverage. Between brackets, drink. When we talk about beverage, we mean drink. A person or an animal consumes. An animal consumes. That is what a person or an animal eats. Okay, that's what we mean by a diet. As you can see on here, you can see here the pictures. As you can see our pictures here, we have foods that we eat. Okay, you can see our pictures here. Just these are food that everyone, an animal, a person can eat. All right. Now, I can ask you the question to know how many groups of food do we have? How many groups of food do we have? How many groups of food do we have? I know that you have found the answers, mostly those who are in nutrition, so they can answer us this question. They know the kinds of food that we have. Okay, so we have 3 kinds. Or we can say there are 3 kinds of foods. There are 3 kinds of foods, and these foods are classified according to their functions. These foods are classified according to their functions. Okay? To their functions, we mean according to their functions. According, class, pay attention. I said according to their function. According to their functions, we can classify them as, first, we have energy food. Energy food. And another classification is, the second point is about building. Building food. And number 3, we have protection. Protection or functional. Functional food. All right. So class, as you know, you can number these foods according to their functions. So according to their functions, class, we have 3 kinds of food. Don't forget, the 3 kinds of foods we have here, we have energy food, building food, protection or functional food. And my question is to know what do you know about energy food? What do you know about energy food? Yeah, I think that as you are at home, you understand or you can answer this question easily about energy food. Okay, we can say, because we are going to start first with this point, energy food, the first point, energy food. This is number 1. Energy food is important. So the importance of this is important. To give, important to give us courage. To give us courage when doing some jobs. So class, don't forget that energy food is important for us in the body, just to give us courage when doing some jobs. I can say that when you are, as now I'm teaching, so as I'm teaching, I need some energy. Don't forget, And you, maybe where you are at home, following me also, to write, when you are writing, so you need energy. Or when you are just running, you need also some energy. All right? Those are some jobs, even when you are working. So this is the importance. And can you just at home give me some energy food? Can you give me some energy food? As you can see the picture, we have the picture on the board. Among this food, we have also some energy food here on the board. We have sugar. These are examples of energy food. We have sugar. As you can see, we have sugar is there. We have also bread. I can see the bread here maybe. Let us see the picture. The bread. Okay, so we have the bread. I think here it's not mentioned, but don't forget that the bread is what we eat every time, mostly in the morning. Bread. We have also cassava bread. Cassava bread. We have cassava bread. We have also rice. Bananas. We have also potatoes. We have also maize. We have apples. Mangoes. We have mangoes. We have also coconuts. Groundnuts. And so on. So these are class energy food. Don't forget, we have the list here. The list is unexhausted. We have some foods which give us energy. Sugar, bread, cassava bread, rice, bananas, potatoes, maize, apples, mangoes, coconuts, groundnuts, and the like. And as you can see, we have those foods. We have apple here, the apple. We have potatoes. As you can see, they are there. We have maize over there. Okay. We have bananas. We can see bananas over there, and so on, That's good. This is the first. And these foods are important in the body. What do they do in the body? These foods. All right. I know that you have found the answer. So the answer is just these foods are rich in lipid and sugar. That's good. In lipid and sugar. Don't forget. Number two is just building food. Building food. And this building food, as you can see, the first word, building, comes from the verb to build. It comes from the verb to build. Building food. What is the importance of building food? Let me clean first here. What's the importance of building food? I know that where you are at home, you follow me carefully, and you are just answering my questions. The question is, what's the importance of building food? Right. I know that you have already found the answer. So the importance of building food, the importance of building food is to build the body, and other cells. Class, look at on the board. Please, where you are at home, I know that many of you are just following me now. And you have to know the importance of building food. As I have written the title over there, building food. So, the importance of building food is to build the body and other cells. Okay? I think you follow me carefully. That's good. And why do this? And what is just this food does or do in our body? What do these foods do in our body? Okay. I think you as students in nutrition, and not only in nutrition but even others, they know already the answer about this. So these foods are rich. These foods are rich in calcium, and proteins. So they are, I can say, they are rich in calcium and proteins. All right? Don't forget. Can you give now some examples of these foods? Look at the picture. Look at the picture here. Can you give or cite some building foods? Okay, these are, we can say fish. We have first the fish. We have some examples of building foods. Fish. What else? We have also, beans. Good. Beans. There they are. We have beans. What else? What again? Look at the picture correctly. We have the picture here. All right. I think you understand. Okay, we have a chicken. There it is. Chicken. We have also meat. Fresh meat. What else? Okay, we have also eggs. Very important. Eggs. We have also what? Yeah, we have also caterpillars. We have caterpillars. And the like. We have the caterpillar is there. The caterpillar. Okay? So don't forget when we are just eating these kinds of food like fish, beans, chicken, meat, eggs, caterpillars. We have the pictures here, eggs, we have fish, we have again beans, we have caterpillars, and these foods are important for our body. So they build our body. They are rich in proteins and calcium. Okay? That's good. And the next is pound free is just function. I'm sorry. We have the last point is function. function or so functional or protection food, functional or protection food. What is the importance of a functional or protection food? The importance. Yes? Okay, we can say that the importance of this, the importance of protection food is just to protect our body against illness. Our body against illness. I underline illness or diseases. Or diseases. So we can use this to protect our body. Against illness or diseases. So these are, we can say, functional or protection food. And these foods, class, are rich in what? In what are these foods rich? Yes, I know that you know the answer to the question. These foods are rich in vitamins. You can say they are rich in vitamins or vitamins. That's it. And don't forget, whether the importance, they protect us, or they protect our body against illness or disease. And these foods are rich in vitamins, as you can see on the board. All right. And what are they? Can you show us some examples of these foods here on the picture here? Where you are at home, follow us carefully. Look at here on the board. Look at carefully. Can you tell us what are protection or functional food? All right. We can say first, mushroom. We can talk about mushroom. There they are. We have mushroom here. All right. What again? We can talk about oranges. Very important for the body. Oranges. We have oranges. What else? Look at on the board. Apart from oranges, we can also talk about bananas. What else? Look at here. We have bananas. We can also talk about, apart from this, we can talk about eggplant. We can talk again, class, about ginger. We see ginger here. The picture is there. We can see ginger. What else? We can talk about tomatoes. We have tomatoes and the like. Look at here, we have mushroom on the board. We have mushroom. We have tomatoes. We have mushroom. We have ginger. We have, tomatoes. We have again eggplant. Even vegetables. We can add, because it's what we eat every day. Most of people eat vegetables. vegetables, and the like. That's good. That's good. So we have just seen the three kinds of food that everyone eat. That everyone is obliged to eat. The three kinds of food. Those are, we can take energy food. We have seen energy food. We have seen again building food and functional or protection food. That's okay. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions where you are at home and you answer me. The first question is, what have we studied or what have we seen today? What have we seen today or what have we studied today? Yes? All right? Okay, today we have seen the theme is a balanced diet and the subject, yes, just groups of food. All right? Okay, the second question is, what are those groups of food? What are those groups of food we have seen today? Yeah? Okay, can you answer where you are? Very good. I see that where you are just answering me. We have seen the first is, yes, functional food. Yeah, energy food. Okay, and building food. That's good. Okay, now, why do we eat this food? Why do we eat this food? Why? Yeah, I gave you a smaller importance that people used to eat the three kinds of food. Okay, we eat these foods in order to be in a good, healthy. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. Now, okay, I'm going to give you just a task that you have to do and send me answers. The task, I mean the homework that you have to do at home and send me your answers and correct them if possible. Look at here. The homework is you're gonna answer these questions. Homework. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. After you have followed the teacher, I think that you will be very able, so will be able to answer me all those questions that I'm going to give you. The first question is 1A. 1A, the question is, what criteria do dietitians use to classify food? This is the first question. What criteria means critère, do dietitians use to classify food? B. Question B. Food is associated. Food is associated with certain functions of organism. The question is, what are these functions? What are these functions? This is the second. Number two, for each function, listen please, for each function, wow, for each function, specify the corresponding food. And to finish, number three, justify this statement. Justify this statement. The statement is a balanced diet requires a variety of food. Okay, I finished there. The homework is just very clear. They ask you to answer the following question. The first question is, what criteria do dietitians use to classify food? This is the first question. The second is, B, food is associated with certain functions of organism. What are these functions? Pay attention, there is a S missing here in the word organize. Okay, what are these functions? And the second question is, for each function, specify the corresponding food. And to finish, justify this statement. A balanced diet requires a variety of food. So, if you do the homework, just you send me in +2 for free, or 8813343944964. Mr. Katete Jules. Okay, it was very happy for me to meet you and give you this lesson. We can meet next time, is possible. Let you be at home if you have nothing to do, and try to use your mask when you are going out. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Utilisons la gamme Soumamous pour l'hygiène et la désinfection de nos maisons.